How was your piss?
It was great, dude. Yeah, I have to pee a lot now because I've been. I started taking creatine again, and working out like 4 or 5 times a week now. Getting back on my fucking exercise routine, and I'm drinking a lot of water. That creatine have you pissing all fucking day, man.
Well, what does creatine do for you?
Creatine for me, it helps in my muscle recovery,
Mm-hmm.
but it swells me up. It makes your muscles retain water.
It bloats you.
Yeah, and it makes you look a little bit swole.
Yeah.
When I work out, I get a good pump, boom, and so for me, it does well with me.
Yeah.
And I just feel healthier. I've been skating a lot, just working out a lot, and
I've been doing these workouts with what's his name? Mike Menser? Is it Menser? Anyway, he was a bodybuilder when Arnold was a bodybuilder, and he's like a doctor as well. And his whole thing was like, you just need to work really intensely for a short period of time and then rest for like 4 days.
Recovery. It's all about the recovery.
Yeah, it's all about the recovery.
Well, I don't.
I've been doing this is what I've been looking for things to do less. So, like for example, diet, just fasting. It's so much easier. Just don't eat.
Yeah, go a whole day.
Yeah, I went 2 days. I went 2 days straight. I tried to do 3 days, but I got real dizzy. But I did 2 days straight, and yeah, no, a lot of things. I felt better after that. You know what I mean?
Do you lose weight from that?
Yeah, I'm at 213.
What are you trying to be at?
It's less the weight and more the brain fog and being able to not have those crashes.
What do you mean crashes from what? From the shit you're eating?
Yeah, like I'll eat a meal. And it doesn't even have to be garbage. It can be a regular hamburger from Whataburger.
A good
Healthy hamburger from Whataburger. And then just immediately after, it's like, all right, I got to go to sleep for 3 hours. You know, I can't eat pancakes, none of that shit.
You'll crash out?
I'll crash. I'll go into a coma with that shit. Like, I can't.
See, I can eat all that. What I just do is I just do extra working out. And I only work out, like my workout only consists of, I quit fucking with weights. Like I
Calisthenics, yeah.
I do push-ups. Mm-hmm. I do sets of 50 push-ups. I do the kettlebell. It's a 20-pound kettlebell. I just do curls and different kind of exercises.
I've been doing those Tyson push-ups. You ever seen that?
What's that? We're holding one?
No. He does like a push-up. It's almost like you're doing burpees. Like, you know, burpees.
Burpees way?
You're doing burpees way? That's the way they say it,
turn
bro.
into Raul Sanchez all of a sudden. Shout out to Raul Sanchez.
I like how both of you do each other's voice. Like, hey, bro, how you doing,
hey, bro? Let's play some chess.
Bro, I was like, you know, that's funny because he changed that joke when they heard you. Remember at the show we did in for Black Rifle Coffee? Yeah, he changed the joke because they heard you talk already. So he couldn't do that voice for you, and he did more of a regular voice. He switched it up. Yeah,
because I don't sound like that.
Yeah, and they knew that, so he switched it up for it. But the point, so the Tyson push-ups is you get down, you do the burpee, and you go down and do a push-up, and then you like go back like you're gonna hop back up. I'm explaining it horribly, but it's
you push yourself up?
No, you don't push yourself up. It's like I'm just gonna show you. All right. Because I'm not explaining.
And so you're doing them?
I don't even know I'm doing them right now because I'm not explaining it right.
Tyson push-ups. And Tyson, the food, or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson would do these push-ups. And it's just you see how this guy right here, you'd go from push-up position.
We'll play it. Listen.
And then you go here. Yeah. It's just like a squat back almost.
Yeah.
All right.
200 Mike Tyson push-ups in 10 minutes challenge. I could do that.
Think so?
200 in 10 minutes? I do sets of 50 right now.
I can do 200 throughout the day.
I do it. I do them boom, boom, boom. And I do all mine back to back. Like I try to get a cardio out of it too. And it's only like a 20, 30-minute workout.
But how many times do you do that a week?
4 or 5 times a week.
Jeez.
I try to do it 5 times every morning.
Have you ever seen the Burpee King?
No.
Like he does these intricate burpees, and it's like, that's one. I was like, that's the whole workout. One is the whole workout. All right, so yeah, then squat back, push up, squat back, push up, squat back. See, but they're putting their feet on the wall, and I think I saw Tyson do it. I haven't been doing it with my feet on the wall.
Well, you'll be moving all over the place if you don't have a wall to keep you there.
No, I have really sticky feet, and I just put them on tile.
And how many push-ups can you do straight?
Good push-ups, 20.
20?
Yeah, good push-ups, like with good form.
Yeah.
After 20, the form goes to shit.
My thing is about form. When I bench, it's
Yeah.
about form. It's
Yeah.
get it,
slowly.
I get it wide, boom.
Yeah,
It's perfect form, boom.
yeah.
And that's because when I was on the prime of my workout, man, my chest would swell. My chest got big, dude.
Yeah.
I was fucking my buddy, my workout partner in prison was like, "Hey, chest word." Come on."
Yeah. Chest word.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was benching the 320.
Yeah.
You know, and I was weighing 160, benching 320.
Damn, it's double your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do a one-handed pull-up.
I can do one-handed.
like
Well,
this.
no, I can't now.
Put one hand behind your back and grab and then do one.
Oh,
pull-up
no,
like that,
I would
and then
do-
I would switch and do one.
I would grab my
No,
arm form
you can do
and then somebody would like
'Cause-
hoist me up
Yeah.
and I'd be like,
That's
and
what I
I'd
did.
hold it forever.
Yeah.
But the guy below me would get tired.
Yeah. So no, I did a little bit different than those.
Oh no, that's not how I did it.
But yeah, dude, I was on it, man. But then I started getting injuries.
Yeah, because of how heavy the weight is. This is King Burpee right here. All right, so this guy goes off on his
See, I do those.
Look at
sometimes. I do those.
those like that, like how easy he does it, and then he even has like it's worn into the
Yeah, into the floor right there.
into the floor. That's his whole workout. Do you think are burpees enough?
You know what? You can, yeah, look, I mean, he's fit. You can stay fit. And see, the thing is, in California prison, because I can guarantee you that's California, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying yeah, but I don't know.
See, that's a prison workout.
Yeah.
And they make them do that. Like,
Yeah.
they all go out to the rec yard like soldiers.
Why do they hit the stomach? What is the stomach hit?
Well, it's just like if you're getting punches, you know, and you could take a punch, you know.
okay, okay.
It just toughens you up, you know. But he's still not, like, just ripped.
No, he's not ripped, but
But he's fit. I'm sure that's a rowdy prison workout. Is that we used to get the chess pieces and set them all down, and then you walk them, you squat down, and you pick it up, and you go put it back, and pick it up, and put it back, and you do all the pieces, and then you put them back down for the next guy to do it.
is working out important just so you can like exhaust your body and go to sleep at night? No.
I worked out because you didn't want to look like someone could just run you over.
Oh, okay.
You had to look like.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me. If you fuck with me, there could be a problem. Like, I'm
all
not
the,
just a
all,
pushover.
all the guys that went to prison that have these workouts, they all have tiny legs.
I know.
Yeah.
That's like my joke.
Yeah. You're not gonna do squats in there to.
And get a nice ass.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have some dude sitting on your back to do squats. They really don't have a squat machine, you know.
Yeah.
I one place.
That's super vulnerable to, and then you're like wobbly. You know what I mean?
Dude, after leg day,
Yeah.
I could count the steps from my cell to the chow hall, bro. Like, ooh, dude, it'd be walking, like fucking legs just hurting, dude.
What would you do for legs?
Well, that one of the prisons, we would do a lot of freestanding squats.
Yeah.
Put a dude on your shoulders and do that, and then we'd lay down and do like
sweaty
different stuff.
balls and ass on your back.
Yeah, that's yeah. And then there was one of those ones that had the
One of the guys has a reverse. He's like, "That's not how you do it."
yeah, no, he was facing you. They had one of those, like, it was like a U that came out with foam on it.
Yeah.
And you get under it.
Oh yeah.
But dude, the padding on
They
that thing,
fuck up your. You get all these
Fuck.
stripes and like
just digging into your collarbone,
Yeah.
dude, and your shoulders. And you try to take a towel and put a towel there, and that shit just fucking hurt, dude. I hated it.
Yeah.
But I had to do it. And another one I hated was that military press machine.
Yeah.
Because my lower back would hurt, dude. But
Yeah.
but that was one you just had to do. You had to get in on those. But my thing, I did a lot of pull-ups.
Yeah.
I could do just fucking pump out pull-ups and chin-ups.
Yeah.
Like that. And for upper body strength, dude.
That's the best thing.
Yep. I was on it, dude. Because I read this thing about Navy SEALs. That's what they do, a lot of pull-ups and chin-ups for upper body strength, because they got to pull themselves up over shit. They
Yeah.
got to grab their partners and pull them up over shit.
Yeah.
So having that upper body strength, you know, so I was on all that, but the weights is what fucked me. If I had to do it all over again,
All calisthenics.
not all, but not heavy weight.
Yeah.
Like when I was doing 215 pounds, 10 reps, 3 sets of 10 reps on 215, that was good enough.
Yeah.
I had to go like, nah, I'm going to put 255, and then nah, I'm going to fucking get to 300 and 305 and then 320. And then it just became like, I put another pound on it, you know, and show off.
Dude, I've seen it where it's gross. It's like this guy had 315 on there, big dude. He's doing incline, and then his last rep, you see his whole pec go, and go. It looked like it just went into his armpit.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, like screaming. I was like, yeah, you're done, bro.
Dude, when
You're done.
I was benching 305 in my backyard on a bet that I couldn't do it, $150.
Yeah.
This dude bet me at 3 a.m, all fucked up on tequila.
Didn't warm up.
Just one warm up, and when I was doing it, dude, bang! It was just like a rubber band busted. Like,
Did you get
right
it to
here.
the top?
I was right here, like I was going, and I remember I was fucking pushing, and bang! It was like right here when it popped. And I got it up off me, and I just jumped up off the bench. I was like, bro, something just popped in my shoulder. And I was like, I know, but there was nothing. I couldn't feel anything until I went to the handball court the next day.
Did you get $150?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that dude was mad at me. He never talked to me again. he got mad.
Who should be more mad? Well, you should be mad at yourself for doing it.
Yeah, I know, dude. And then another time I was there, and I went out there, and a bunch of friends are there, and it's always that bench, dude. I have it there.
Yeah.
People are like, "Who does that?" And I was like, "Yeah, me." What? So I got down there, and let's see, and I did boom, 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 easy. And my friend, like, he was like, well, "Shit, let me, do you do it easy like that, bro?" Gets down there.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
2 dudes on each side. Supposed to hold the bar.
How much is it?
Shit.
315?
No. It was, I want to say, 200, 205. It wasn't even that much. And we're all about my age. And he's a little bit younger than me. And he had it off the rack for him. I'm standing right over him. My friends are on the end. You ready? You got it? I got it. Okay, I'm going to let it go. Let go. He just went straight toward his rotator cuff. Just like that.
Stupid.
He had to have surgery, everything, dude.
Stupid.
Wait,
but is he somebody who's never lifted weights?
I don't know. No, he used to be a football player, I think, back in like high school. You know, it's been a long time. And
Yeah, he's trying to lift that old weight.
I don't know, man. I don't know what his deal was. I guess people see me that I'm a little dude, but I've been lifting weights since I went to the Navy in '89.
Yeah.
And
I think I never tried anything above 225. I repped 225 like 3 times, but I never went over that weight.
in prison, you had to. Everyone was like trying to one up. You know, and in prison on the machines, it was all machine weights. It said crazy numbers on those machines.
I remember I was a sophomore, and I went home, and I was all excited. I told my dad, I was like, I benched the 45s. And he was like, what? I was like, the 45 plates, I bench it. 135 pounds,
135,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like 160, but I was happy because I benched that. And I go, what did you bench in high school? He's like, I never tried more than 315. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, I hated weights. I was like, you were benching 315 in high school?
And hated it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad was a beast?
He's a big dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, my dad didn't lift a damn nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So for me to get into a healthy lifestyle, it wasn't like there was anyone pushing me at home or like, you know, anyone, you're going to be in sports.
I think they were both quite disappointed in my athletic ability because one was super strong and my mom was like, she won first team all defense in basketball for the state.
Oh, your mom was an athlete too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They won state and everything.
And they wanted you to be an athlete, you think?
They realized quickly that my feet were very slow.
So you're not athletic at all?
It's not that I'm not athletic. It's that it's the poor hand-eye coordination with slow feet.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah.
Really?
It depends what kind of, what are we talking about?
Can you throw a football?
I can throw a football.
Like not like a sissy?
Not like or if I do it left-handed. Yes.
Well, of course. I mean, you're not left-handed.
I threw a football with you and Juan, remember?
What about a baseball?
I throw a baseball like a football, so I look weird. Apparently, you're supposed to throw it from here for baseball, right?
Throw wherever you want to throw. There's sidearm pitchers.
I'm throwing it like overhand, like a football, and it looks weird.
When I throw a baseball now, I have to throw it sidearm because I tore my rotator cuff.
Oh shit! When I do it, I go like this, and I wind up, and I go, and I throw it real quick,
like a girl softball player. I can see that. I thought you were a lesbian.
Like when I bat, I stick my ass out. Yeah. No, okay. I swear this is why the girl stopped talking to me. She didn't say it was this, but it was 2 weeks later. We went to the batting cages, and she was athletic, right? This white girl that I was talking to, she was she played softball, and so we go to the batting cages, and it's not a fast one; it's the whatever 40-something mile per hour one.
You set the speed, right?
Oh yeah, it's like 40-something, and they would chunk it, and the ball would go, and then I would swing, and they kept laughing because they thought I was doing it on purpose at first. And they're like, why do you keep swinging after the ball? I was just like, I don't know. I'm trying to hit it. They're like, as soon as you see the ball, swing. And so I tried it, and it's still, ball would go, swing. And they're like crying, like about to piss their pants.
It's,
and that's where
that
she
thing
lost.
is kind of hard.
That's where she lost all her. No, she was like, think.
Oh, really?
Think. Like she was hitting all of them. Same speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, well, I got lucky actually because my wife kicked my ass in pool. And, yeah, I was just like, at first, she was like, she thought I was letting her win. But then she saw in my face I was getting frustrated. And so she's like, oh, I'm really kicking his ass. So then she just ran the table on me. And I was like, all right.
I've got some skills out there. I didn't know that I was an athlete.
Uh-huh.
But I skated and rode BMX.
Yeah, that's athlete.
I know, but back then it wasn't. Look, back then, especially this is way pre-X Games, and no one looked at skateboarders or BMXers as athletes.
Mm-hmm.
You were just a punk kid running around the neighborhood. But it wasn't until I went to prison and I started playing handball, and I was pretty good at handball. And then at one of the prisons we went to, they had a softball field, and they would let us have a softball tournament at some point in the year. And dudes came around. We're gonna do raza. We're gonna have a raza team.
Yeah.
Bad move right there already.
Yeah.
But so they picked me. They were like, man, you know how to play softball? I was like, I don't know. I really never played, you know. And dude, I led the team in home runs. I could fucking nail that ball, dude. I was killing it, dude.
I think I'm the only person in the world to ever strike out
in softball and kickball.
In softball, I played a co-ed team and
slow pitch. Because you start with one strike.
And I struck out, and I was super embarrassed.
Oh yeah, you should be.
Yep.
Because there was people out there that sucked and would strike out, and you were like, dude. And because I was pitcher,
but I would go up there looking like, okay, this guy
like
looks. I can look athletic, but
no. See, mine, I didn't really look athletic, I guess. And so the dudes would come in.
Yeah.
They'd all come in when I was up to bat. And bam, I used to sail them over their heads, dude. And I could place it.
Yeah.
I realized that if I put my left foot all the way over here like this, I would drive it up to first base.
Yeah.
If I just put my foot back over here, I could send it back over to third. And then I was somewhere in the middle, I could figure it out. And I was pretty fucking good. So the next year, the white dudes came to recruit me. That's how I know that I led my team in home runs, because they were like, hey, the white dudes kept stats on us.
Yeah.
And they were like, look, bro, we got your stats and we watched you, man. Are you going to play with the raza again? And no, because all we did was argue.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't tell any one of the Mexicans anything.
Yeah.
And they were ready to fight. Dude, and then we have baseball bats.
Yeah.
Dude, those, we had aluminum bats too.
Ding, ding, ding,
ding, ding. Yeah, but nothing happened out there, because if you fuck someone up with an aluminum bat, dude, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's funny. The first time my wife saw me play basketball, she goes, "How come you don't run?" And I was like, "I am running." She's like, "Yeah, I see you running, but you look like you're like trying to be cool, like you're like just like jogging." And I'm like, "No, that's me at full speed. I am running my ass off." She goes, "Oh, okay. Well, it looks like you're not trying."
Dude, they used to play. That's another one. Basketball and the raza ball.
Raza ball. Why is everything raza?
Because they would that way if any of the black dudes, hey, can we get in? Or white dudes, they'd be like, nah, this is a raza game. Just, it's already labeled all the Mexicans. And
hey, real quick, it's 12:03.
Yeah. There was a dude that he didn't like me because I was from San Antonio, and so he was from San Angelo, and he was always trying to wire up this West Texas, South Texas thing. So we're playing basketball against him. He's about 5-on-5, right? 4-on-4. And I'm going to take you, man. I'm going to take you. And he's trying to fucking, body me and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
And he kept calling foul. Like, foul, man. You foul, man. You don't know how to play basketball. You fouling. And so let me see the ball one time. And he threw the ball to check it. And I turned around and kicked that fucking ball over the fence into visitation. Like, just fuck this ball. Boom. And everyone's just like, what the fuck? I just kicked him. Fucking, in a fight, come with it, motherfucker. Hit me in the mouth if you don't like it. And then I left real quick before someone did. Yeah. And I took off, and that was it. That was the last time I played basketball in fucking prison, dude. Yeah. I was so pissed off, dude, that I was like, fuck this game, dude. Fuck that game, dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It was sports in prison was a good way to get yourself fucked off, too. Dude, and then when they had the basketball tournament, they come and they give whistles, so you could have the tournament, so that there could be refs, and then they're looking for someone to ref the game. You're gonna fucking blow the whistle on this fucking 6'5" beast of a motherfucker. This dude is doing a life sentence for fucking murder, and you're gonna call a foul when the game's on the line, and he bet a $60 bag of commissary and shit, and you're gonna wave it off.
So who the fuck was the?
So the other inmates were like, so if it started off as, hey Josh, you're cool, bro. You want to be? We trust you. You make, you're not a fucking, you don't take sides, and you can call a fair game, right? Yeah, you're a stand-up dude. Okay, one of these dudes would be like, I'll do it, and then dude. This fucking dude right this, what the fuck, motherfucker? That was no fucking foul, bitch ass motherfucker. Blow that fucking whistle again. See if I don't stick it up your fucking ass. And shit, take that fucking whistle, dude, and get. So they're going through refs like crazy.
Yeah.
And so I remember I was sitting there and they go, hey, Hernandez, man, hey, can you ref this game, bro? You're a stand up, dude. No, hell no. Hell no. Like, I'm going to be looking at some big old crazy motherfucker call me
You're
a
out there 3-second calls. 3-second call.
Yeah. Dude, they lose their shit, bro.
Yeah.
And no one, by the end of the fucking tournament, no one wanted to ref that shit.
Yeah.
You had to get another big old killer to
Yeah.
be like, fuck, like some dude that wanted to go like, oh yeah, you're going to call me out? Give me the whistle, and they're ready to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just fucking ridiculous, dude. It was stupid. The volleyball tournament was good.
Volleyball? You had like sand or?
At that place, they had there's volleyball nets at all the prisons, dude.
Really?
Usually on the cement courts, volleyball's big in there. Volleyball's big, dude. People they running through the net, fucking trying to hammer people. It's rowdy, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen a dude fucking his finger facing the wrong way, and coming out trying to block, and it's fucking rowdy, dude. Volleyball's badass in there, dude. I was there calling.
That's just not what you think of when
prison.
What'd you play? Volleyball.
You're swinging at someone through the net, trying to get a legal punch in on them.
Yeah.
Because you can get fucked off playing anything, but volleyball, handball, and basketball.
What about ping pong?
There was one place that had a ping pong. No one really got rowdy on the ping pong table.
That's where I'd be at the ping pong.
Yeah, no one really got rowdy there, but it was in the weight room.
Yeah.
So they would get right. One time we were in the weight room. We're playing dominoes. Me and my buddy are playing dominoes with these two black dudes. We're gambling. And bam, all of a sudden the door opens to the back, the weight room, and two dudes are coming in with trash can lids, swinging them at each other. One dude's already been hit in the head, and he's fucking got a big old gash. He's just gushing blood down his face. And we're like, man, look at these two fools right here, bro. And they come in, clank, 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 clank. They're having a sword fight.
Yeah.
And then they get close to us, so we just get up by the wall and we move over, and then they go by, clank, 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 blood flying everywhere, and then we just sit back down and finish. Hurry up, they're gonna lock us up, dude.
Yeah.
And then they come in and lock us all down. Or some bullshit. You should go check it out.
Wait, they have prison? No, thank you.
Yeah. They have what?
You said so it was just trash can lids?
Yeah, with the trash can lids were with the little cable stuck to the wall, so they're usually, but they yanked them off the fucking thing. Either the handle broke.
Gladiator.
Yeah, and then they're holding them to the edge with their fingers, swinging like frisbees at each other, like big frisbees, beating each other up with them, dude. It was badass, dude. And that dude that got beat up, the one dude that they were going after, he was saying that he was affiliated with some gang without any proof that he was affiliated with that gang. So they had told him, you can't keep saying that. And then he went like, fuck you. What are y'all going to do about it?
Yeah.
And they busted him in the head with a trash can lid and shit. And then he went to lockup and he got out. And then they jumped. And then he was still walking around like that dude was supposed to go home like in a month. And he was still walking around hollering big shit. And they caught him in the shower, dude. 4 dudes, they said they caught him in the shower and they had to life flight his ass out of there. I don't know what. I never saw him again.
Shit.
Yep.
For a month, just for some.
Like he was going home in about a month, dude, and he just wouldn't stop trying to be Billy Badass, Like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going home. And they fucking lit his ass up. I heard that the shower was. Other people that were there, I didn't see it, said they thought he was dead when they were taking him out, that he wasn't moving. He was all.
Because once you go unconscious, they're just kicking the shit out of you. Oof.
And then they have those steel toe shoes in there.
Oof.
Because all the people that work in the fields, you have to wear steel toe shoes.
So he's butt naked and they're beating him up with steel toe shoes?
I don't know what the situation of their clothing was. I don't know if he was naked, just getting in, just getting out. I don't know if they were dressed. I don't know. But they stomped the shit out of him. And if they had shoes on, they might have had steel toes on.
Yeah.
But you know, if you stomp on someone with steel toes, you get another charge. You get an
I assume
aggravated
so.
assault charge.
If they know who did it.
Well, they usually know.
Oh yeah, your boots are full of blood.
Like I remember I saw a fight one time in the county where this dude beat the fucking shit out of this dude. And then when they lock everyone down, they didn't know who beat him up. The dude's in the shower all full of blood, trying to clean up when the guards come in, and everyone lock up, and they walk around and they look at everyone's hands to see who's fucking been fighting.
Yeah.
And then they can usually figure it out. Well, this dude, they couldn't figure it out. He was a boxer. So his hands must have looked fucked up already. But when they went by, they didn't even know who did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they usually catch you.
Yeah.
They usually get you. Then I've got the Vatos Locos comedy tour coming up, man.
Yep.
Vatos Locos comedy tour with Flo Hernandez, Panda, Chacon. Yeah, Fernando Chacon Panda. They call him Panda. He's on it. Flo. We're going to have different people popping in. Justin Governal is going to jump in when we do Laredo. We're going to be next month on the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. We're going to be in Kingsville, Brownsville, McAllen,
Nice.
and Laredo. Then in September, we've got Dallas, Look Cinema. Then we're doing Holton City, Texas. Then they've got Tulsa, Oklahoma in there somewhere. And we got Denver, Colorado in there somewhere too. So they're putting this tour together, man. Henry's putting in a lot of work, dude, to fucking get these dates locked in. We got San Antonio, I think, doing September 9th. The Deco Ballroom, I think we're doing that. I think we just locked in that one this weekend. So there's a lot of shows coming up. Maybe might be doing that reality TV show and then getting my tattoo shop going. And there's going to be a lot of shit changing, man, in my life, dude. It's going to be fucking a lot of things happening. But, yeah, man, it was good. Finally got back. I'm going to try to get the podcast on a regular basis out here again, man. Josh is trying to fucking be an Austinite. All we can hope for is that the Rainy Street Killer gets a hold of him first, dude. But yeah, man, I'm gonna need to get regular on this podcast again and start putting them back out there. And we got to get our 3-year anniversary with Chris episode 2 again. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Peace, and we'll be seeing you around.